Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to The Fans Are on Quiet, but they're actually on the normal setting, and then they just piped down right when I said that, so the AI isn't listening, but it's kinda funny that was a coincidence. So listen, I'm bad with time management, which should probably surprise absolutely no one if you've been watching this series for any length of time. I'm just sliding my laptop back so that hopefully the fans don't get picked up. I mean, you, the fan watching this right now, you're okay, you're good. I'm talking about these gigabyte fans, not okay. But yeah, so I'm not very good with time management. So I am recording these episodes on the last possible day. I'm gonna get up at 2 in the morning tonight, because my flight is early, and I need plenty of room to get there, if that makes sense, and check in and all that stuff. So, I mean, you know, a last possible moment that I could do this, considering that I also have to pack up my audio equipment as well for doing the whatchamacallit, which is packing my audio equipment so that I can have it where I'm going in my luggage. But, you know, I'm just kind of vibing. Tomorrow's episode is going to be normal. Just so you know, tomorrow's episode is going to be completely normal with nothing different about it at all. And after tomorrow's episode, I am just like... After watching tomorrow's episode, I don't want to hear the word ever again. And I'm going to try my best not to say that word, the cursed word, as long as I can. So it's kind of like we need to do a swear jar for the dreaded after tomorrow's episode, because I've already seen tomorrow's episode. It's a little bit different. I was gonna say it. It's a little different though, but it's completely normal as well. So don't worry about it. Oh my God, tomorrow's episode. I'm terrified. So what we have. I need to cut down on so's likes as well, but they're not as egregious. We'll go with second enemy and second mystery, strength and dex, so we're basically already there as Aiko. I also had a no! Okay. Alright, let's try that again. I did a self-challenge on Twitter. Well, I announced it on twitter.com. There's a thread. You might have to scroll down a bit because I retweet a lot of stuff. So if you actually want to see the tweets that I make, you probably have to scroll down a bit. So I was gonna say the word again. So I've said it twice accidentally. So we need to keep a tally of that so I know. If I was on Twitch, I'd gift a sub every time I say that dreaded word, but thankfully I'm not on Twitch, so I don't have to gift subs. I was gonna say, but and how do you get through a sentence without that word? I'm terrified. This is gonna be a nightmare. So I challenged myself to build a Grey Knight's army within 48 hours, because I bought a Grey Knight's army, and then it's just been sitting there for my entire trip, and I never got around to it. So I'm like, alright, 3. So I'm like, that's okay. So I'm like, that's fine. It sounds like it, so I'm like, but it's not. That's fine. I'm terrified. It's like I have a invisible shock collar. I was gonna say but I stopped myself. That doesn't count because I'm self-referential. If you're self-referential and ironic, it doesn't count. Listen, officer, I killed him ironically, so it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I have a Grey Knight. So it's weird. It's weird to transition between random sentences without the use of the So, anyways, I have a Grey Knight's army. I'm working on it. And we're selling this bottle of water for Monkey Wrench, definitely. Because no, we don't even have the weapon that out of the 2 weapons that we like to use, the bonk and the Monkey Wrench, neither are here. So we need to re-roll. And we got the bonk, but I'd rather not, actually. I'd rather just get the Monkey Wrench. Which doesn't exist, apparently. Just so you know, it doesn't exist. Like, it does not exist. 19% Doom for, you know, don't really worry about combat that much. Because we're Ico, we have 6 strength. Reject humanity, embrace monkey. That was an is like half, I think. Right, like, oh my god, we rolled was that a natural 12 that we rolled? That's pretty painful. What we can do, though, is, since it's dexterity and perception, we can wait until this, and then we can do that. I said, so that's basically 4, because is half. Is definitely half. So, stable conditions, very nice. Like, how do you segue a conversation without something like that? I don't understand. I have to get more. I should do one of those online games that, like, expands your vocabulary. That was another So we're at 4.5. And I need to do one of those so that I can get, like is... Should like be considered a half? There are some episodes where I say it way too much. Anyways is the segue of the day, because that's the only word that I can think of. Listen to the man so that he takes you to the land that he understands, of course. However, I'm finding the Grey Knight's army thing really difficult. I'm gonna get quite a bit of it done, actually, which is surprising to me, because I wasn't expecting to, but... I was pausing there, You know, I was thinking about saying the UH or the UM. But I stopped myself. I'm very proud of that. I am turning into the Joker. So we got... I have 48 models in the Grey Knight's army, okay? 30 power armor. 10? No, sorry. It's 15, I think, of the... whatchamacallits, the Paladins and the Terminators, and then the rest is Dread Knight, Tech Marine, Brother Captain, who I converted into an Apothecary because I think he looks cool, and then I accidentally messed up the priming process, so now I have to dunk the Apothecary and the Librarian and the Tech Marine in Simple Green for like 4 months, which is annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. It gets the job done. Nobody declines me, fool. You don't decline me, fool. It's 1% Doom if you fail, but we're on the first mystery. That's pretty rough. So thankfully we have the forest note, so I can just, speed through this. If there is one, amount of retribution that I can deliver for, damn it. If there's one retribution... That's 5, or 6, I can't remember. If there's one retribution that I can deliver for tomorrow's episode, it would be, haha, you drank blood, nerd. That's it. That's the only retribution that I can deliver for tomorrow's episode, which is a little bit of a spoiler for something else. So I do apologize for that, but you probably... have guessed it, and I would be surprised if it wasn't sort of the marketing gimmick for that episode. So anyways, cold water, certified cold water moment. So we fought one enemy, Gigolo, who cares? Who are we doing next? School Scissors? We could die to School Scissors, for sure. But I think it's good to do it early. Why? Because it's dangerous, and if you can get through it, then you don't have to worry about it later. And plus, you really don't like mysteries that have... Yeah, we got 7 perceptions, probably fine. You don't like mysteries that boot you out of the town. Like, there's a trade-off. Because if you do it later, then you have more time in the town, which can really help you out if you get, like, something taken away later. Right? Like, if you do this early, then a problem that you can have... We want to fail this, so run. We did. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing business with me. I appreciate it. Hot bath, outdoorsman, quick thinking. Hot bath is just generally the best one, I think. Because it cuts down on the doom that we need to use to heal. We don't really need quick thinking unless we get paranoias. And outdoorsman. We do have to go to the Fear Festival, so maybe outdoorsman could come in handy. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take outdoorsman. We gotta go to the forest, so might as well, right? We'll take a point of strength. So, I think that's decent enough. Like, it is a gamble for sure, because of outdoorsman. If we don't get Moriko's Bad Laundry Day, then we basically kind of just screw ourselves a little bit out of a perk, which is a bit bad, but that's unfortunate. So, we can guarantee he's dead here, right? Right? No. 3, 4, 5. We can make it pretty close, though. Or we could just throw something if we wanted to, but I don't really want to. If we missed there, then we'd probably lose the game. But that's okay. Sometimes you lose the game, sometimes you don't. Do we want to pick up the book? I mean, we know this is Bow Bow, so we might as well. Sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's good. This time it's very bad. We're never... Damn you. Damn you to hell. We don't usually take those library notes when we're so low, but we would love this. If we could get a clean sweep here, I'd really appreciate it. So it's a bow, bow, clap, bow. Okay, so it's a clap in the middle and bows everywhere else. That's it. You can at least remember that, which is very kind. So I'm recording this, like I already mentioned, I'm recording this in the last hour. I'm gonna go finish... Well, I've built a lot of the Grey Knights, right? Like, I've built my Dreadnought, my HQs, except for the Dread Knight. I haven't built the Dread Knight yet, that's true. But I'm gonna build... I've already built... So what I need to build is the Paladins, which are super easy, because for some reason, the Paladins are like... Terminators are easy to build. Okay, that's just... I think that's, like, fact. That's, like, 100% facts and knowledge right there. However, the power armor units, which I have 20 more to build, are so painful. I hate them. I absolutely despise them. With every fiber of my being, I absolutely hate them. That's not what I didn't mean to click there, but here we are. I wanted to go to Fear Festival, or did I? Because we don't have roads closed, do we? So if we get roads closed, then the misclick would cost us. If we do get roads closed, the misclick will cost us. If we do not get roads closed, then that's probably for the best, to be honest. Fast swimmer, and then 1 point in strength sounds really good. I'm tempted to take reason here. I am? I don't know. I'm tempted. I really am. I think that, just bump the microphone stand there casually. I think... I think that... I'm really tempted. With Fast Swimmer, we're not going to have to worry about combat ever again. So we really only need... Because, I mean, the 3 points... Like, the 3-point deduction I don't think is going to make that big of a difference between 7 and 8. So I would just rather heal so that we can kind of just be in a good space. Because we don't need stamina. Like, we're not worried about stamina. By the way, what was our second enemy? I wasn't paying attention. Time Warper? Yeah, Time Warper. Time Warper's the only thing we fought, right? That's the only thing I remember fighting. So Time Warper and School Scissors is our official answer there. I think I'm very happy with taking the +2 there. Because if we didn't get Escape before... It's 410 billion, right? Out of context. I understand, that's probably the weirdest thing you've heard today. But 410 billion is the name of the event where you can escape and get +2 reason. I think we're just overall pretty happy with that. So we could try to fight the boss. Like, because here's the thing, we have 2 healing items. And so you have to basically ask yourself... 7. You have to ask yourself, are you going to get more value fighting the boss and gaining EXP, or are you going to get more value out of the torch that you'd get? And I think that the answer is, honestly, we should just go for the boss. I think that's fine. Aiko is a very strong character, so... We always seem to fail this one. Like, I don't actually remember what this does when you get it right. I just remember it's -1, which in this case is -2, -2. But it would be -3 reason otherwise. And we have stamina healing items, so I think I'd rather do that. I think I should have still discarded 2 items so that we could get 15 EXP, but I think it will balance itself out when we, darn you, when we actually kill him, because he's going to give us like 20 EXP, right? So that should be pretty good. Now, you don't want to miss 2 attacks in a row, but we can probably just kill him right here, because this is going to do... Yeah, we can just send him to heck. Like, that's... We didn't even need to do anything. Now, why is that doing 10? Like, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, but wasn't the other day, wasn't it doing 11? And I don't think we were on Ithutu, were we? I genuinely don't remember. I get confused with these weapons a lot, even though we use the same ones all the time. Like, we either use the bonk for knowledge or the monkey wrench for strength, but it's confusing sometimes. And honestly, we just take EXP here. Like, I'm not worried. We have 5. We're technically at 9 right now. So, as long as we don't click through something that would kill us, which we know what will and won't, we can probably just vibe forever. And also our Doom has been, like, absolutely nothing the entire run. So I think we'll just head on over to Fear Festival, get some allies, a full heal, you know. Just shop around, honestly. You know, for once we could actually try to go for the pumpkin mask. We've never gotten that before, because I think shopping is just, like, universally bad, because, like, nothing's worth it, but... It could be, like, we're dominating the run right now, so you just want to go shop for a pumpkin mask? That could be fun. We haven't done this in so long, I don't even remember what these things look like, but give me the pumpkin mask. Yeah, we've never bought this before, if you can believe it. We've never bought this, we've never worn it. Now, we can cook and eat it, which I think is plus reason, but I can't remember. We're gonna equip it, because it looks... I mean, this is never before seen content right now, so... You know, just get some onsen, just relax. I didn't actually check to see if the forest was doomed or not, so we're kind of going in blind here. It should be fine. We are absolutely not going to roll a 1. I categorically refuse that. I think we could just onsen a bit more and hang out. 50% doom, 4th mystery. This one's short, so we don't really have to worry about it that much. I'm not paying 3 stamina for 2 spells. I refuse that. Although... we do have +5 stamina in our back pocket, so it's not entirely, like, super concerning. Now, we have to ask ourselves, is she feeling lucky, and am I feeling lucky? And I think the answer to that is no, but we'll find out anyways in the Thunderdome, as it were. Can we just guarantee that hits? Yeah. If we hit the first 2, then she'll guaranteed die, but we probably should have blocked. It's true. But I don't think it matters at this point. Like, it could, but it also probably doesn't. I'm not taking Fujiko because I don't really need Fujiko. She's strong, don't get me wrong. But when you have Fast Swimmer and a Monkey Wrench, you don't really need to, like, at all worry about your kicking, because your kicks are going to be slower than your Monkey Wrench at this point. Because I'm pretty sure, like, let's test that theory. A kick is 42, and Monkey Wrench is 40. Yeah, so Monkey Wrench is actually, like, legitimately faster than kicking. And it does 3 more damage, so... Uh-oh, that's a little bit concerning. Hold on, sir. Hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna do this right now. Take care of something. And then, last one was Morbid Mermaid, so Art Knowledge is more helpful than any of these other things. And we're gonna go ahead and take Strength, because we don't know if we're gonna level up again. And it did actually update our hit chance mid-combat, which I don't quite understand, because it doesn't normally do that. Or at least I haven't noticed it doing that, so here we are. So we should just be able to do that, this, and then... Can we do that? No, we can't. Yeah, we have to take it's a 10% chance to die. That's pretty rough, honestly. So hold on, let's see, can we actually just do this? No, we can't. Because that's 3, 6, 7. So we should be able to do that if we had enough space, which we don't, clearly, because it's 40. So that's 30, and that's 10. So this is almost actually, like, doable. That's almost doable, but that's 59 time units. So would that make a difference if we had another point of strength? Yes, it would, because that would be down to 56, and those would be down to 37, or no, those would be down to 34. So yes, I think we would be able to get that in there. But, It didn't live very long, did it? But thank you for your service regardless. We've never bought that item before, by the way. I've never done it because I just never felt it was necessary. Now, admittedly, we never have to level up strength when we have this because we're gonna get the thing for sure. But we do have, I think we'll do 5 damage to the cultist instead of 4. So that's very nice. We just have to brace for impact once, which is 3% doom. And if you run away from this fight, then you end up getting 5% doom. So we actually take less doom doing this than the other way around, which is pretty nice. And we get one of the best items in the game, so we're very happy about that. So yeah, back to the Grey Knights thing, because I do need to get this off my chest. The power armor units are so annoying to build. Like, they truly are. The stupid two-handed halberds and the stupid two-handed... The swords are slightly better, okay? But the stupid two-handed swords are, like, the worst thing. Or the stupid two-handed halberds are the worst thing I've ever built. Because, so how it works is there are 3 pieces, right? There's the left arm, the right arm, and then there's the weapon. Now, the weapon is what has the hands on it, okay? So you have this very nightmare situation where you literally have to deal with, and you're using glue, right? Like, this isn't like a snap-on or lock-in-place thing. And in my opinion, if they ever, like, remake the Grey Knights kit, they should do that. They should have, like, little latches that can, like, slot in so you know you're putting it in the right way, and so that you can also, like, match up the different weapons and stuff. Because for some of the more modern rulebooks, what they have, or not rulebooks, sorry, but instructions, is that they'll actually put, like, the number of the part on, like, a part that you're never gonna see when you finish building the model. So you can match up, like, this is gonna be part, like, C30, and then this is weapon C31, and then this is C32. And so you don't have to, like, because a problem that I had is that when I clipped them out, I mixed them up. Damn you. I mixed them up accidentally, and then I just had this nightmare of sorting through them to see which ones would fit and which ones wouldn't. So they're not only are they really annoying for that, but they're also really annoying for the fact that it's just like they don't have any way of, like, how do I explain it? Like, you have like a halberd, and the halberd has 2 hands on it, and those 2 hands have to be connected to 2 arms, and those 2 arms have to be connected to the torso. And so there's no way, because everything is smoothed and flat, there's no way to dry fit anything. And so what I would love is, because then you could, like, ignore this, like, if you wanted to do your own conversion, is if for the torso pieces they had little slots, and on the arms they had little slots that you could put into the torso pieces so that you could make it to where how they intend for you to build it is where it, whatchamacallit, where they intend for you to build it is how it, like, slots in naturally. And if you want to do your own poses and your own conversions, what you can actually do is you could just, like, clip the thing off, and then it would just go flat, right? So you wouldn't have to worry about, you run into desperate solution. Oh yeah, the Goizo thing. So, I mean, you want to fight? Like, sure. So, here's the thing. We could get away with just toppling the lamp, and then we could easily beat the game. But and without using the 2 healing items that we got. And so I'm kind of half and half. Like, do I want to dab on the game by not using the 2 items that we are incredibly lucky to actually have? Or do I just want to dab on the janitor? And I think the point is that it doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, do I have to prove anything? Like, look at this. This is disgusting. So, we could do. We could get some bonus EXP, but to be honest, it's not really worth it. There's no point. There just really isn't a point to it. Like, the burn doesn't really mean anything in the lighthouse. So it's just kind of safe to say save for last. And then we can get... I mean, we don't have it. We only have strength and dexterity. Those are the only 2 checks. So we could just meme running shoes and then get stamina. Like, we're fine. We have so much Doom to play around with. When we got the Jar of Blood, I was tempted to literally just put, like... darn you. I was literally just tempted to put 5% Doom. Because I knew it wouldn't really matter, so... Yeah, strength and dex, that's it. So we're not taking... assuming that we don't have any injuries. Which we do, but not more than, you know, what it is that we have. So we're not gonna get in desperation range for Takashi, which is kind of a bummer, but... ultimately, we're completely fine, because strength, dex... or, sorry, second enemy, which is, you know, the guy. Strength, second mystery, which is, you know, the thing. Takashi, and dexterity. So we're good. We can just send it. Like, we could, if we wanted to, we could meme rest until we're full health. So it was you. It was, you know, the thing. It was the guy. The man, the lad, the boy who we beat up. And then it was you. And then we're good. We've won the game. We do have to ceremoniously dunk on Takashi, but when do you not have to do that? Just for fun? He had a chance of living there. We got lucky, admittedly, but his attack doesn't mean anything because it doesn't do direct damage. It just does Doom, which we have so much of that we'd only really have to worry about it is if we meme, like, healed to full, which there's no point in doing that when you're not taking a drop of damage from the lighthouse. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. That's a terrifying art portrait there because it doesn't count the spiral hoodie, so it takes the spiral hoodie off because usually like the C slot items don't show. So I don't know if we've ever seen that before. That's pretty scary. But yeah, look at that. Oh crap, you get an as a treat. So yeah, we've seen 44 new events. My favorite was explaining to airport security the difference between acrylic paint and solvent paint. Because I had to, well, I haven't gone to the airport yet, but I imagine I'm gonna, like my strategy is just to say, because it's a checked bag, right? My tactic and strategy is just to say like, hey, they're non-toxic, water-based acrylic paints, they're not flammable. Because I read online that you can check those, and even on, like, I'm pretty sure even on the TSA website it says you can use like non-flammable paints, but I don't exactly remember because I ended up TSA posting on the Discord server, or on the Among Us Discord server I should say, where I basically just took screenshots of what is and isn't allowed on the plane. And listen, man, those Harry Potter dorks run the world. You're not allowed to bring a foam toy sword on an airplane, but you're allowed to bring a Harry Potter wand on an airplane. Specifically a Harry Potter wand on an airplane. Don't ask me why that ever came up, and why that needed to make a special exception in the rules of a yes-no situation. But I'm just absolutely flabbergasted. And another thing is you can bring, as a carry-on, like on the plane, you can bring artificial bones, human bones. And I'm just thinking, like, me and the boys rolling up, can I just bring, like, my model, can I just get, like, a model, the 20-foot tall Home Depot skeleton flies at dawn. Yeehaw! Oh. Alright. You get another one as a treat right before the end of the episode. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. I will see you all on the next episode of Worlds of Horror, which is actually a lie. But I will see you on the episode after that. Oh god. I've posted so many embarrassed anime gifs. I don't think I could post any more, but I probably will. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Webweaver. I will not see you on the next episode of Worlds of Horror. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.